to our chief meteorologist, Jeremy Legoo, because we had talked about the fire danger. We knew how easily even one spark could travel quickly in winds like we've seen today.
Yeah, we talked about this a bit late last week. We knew this day was coming. We've talked about this for a while. And one thing I cannot emphasize enough is that we are still very early in the season in which this will happen. We are going to stay dry. We are going to stay hot, and we are likely going to be windy again. So today, a stark reminder that we need to be vigilant.
When does it start to die down?
All right, let's talk about it, because right now we do have that wind ripping across much of the inland northwest. You can even see the trees swaying quite a bit in downtown. When you look at the wind, 33 miles per hour is kind of where our wind gusts sit, closer to Spokane. 25 miles per hour down near that Snyder fire a little bit farther to the south. But look what's going on here. See all of this green? That is actually smoke being picked up by the radar. That fire is putting out quite a bit of smoke and spreading rapidly because of our current conditions, the low relative humidity and all of that wind. Now, when it comes to that fire, we are going to keep a close eye on it, because unfortunately, we are still under those red flag warnings. Whitney asked when it dies down, and it doesn't look like it even starts to die down until the sun goes down later on this evening. Once the sun goes down, we still have the atmospheric conditions overhead that any fire has the ability to be aggressive and grow rapidly, but we do start to lose some of that wind. So through 11 p.m., we are under those red flag warnings. High fire danger across much of the region due to low humidity and gusty winds. Can't emphasize that enough. In these conditions, we know fires spread quickly, start easy, grow aggressively. All of those things mean that everything that could potentially light on fire today will. We have to be vigilant. Our wind gusts and temperatures are favoring more of that fire growth. When it comes to our temps, right around 81 degrees, so a stark difference from where we were this time yesterday. A more than 15-degree drop in temperatures across much of the region, and a strong wind gust still keeps us in that fire danger. I know we're much cooler, but we still have some of the wind. The wind does die down later on tonight. It looks like it stays strong through our 6 o'clock hour, winds at 30 to 45 miles per hour, eventually start to calm. I would say in the 9 o'clock hour, we are kind of on the backside of this. Overnight, we'll watch winds fall to about 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, 15 dropping to about 5. And then on Wednesday, wind basically becomes negligible. But getting there is going to be quite interesting. It's all as our cold front exits the region. This is the cold front moving through. It is a dry cold front, but what we know is when a low traverses southern Canada and a cold front drapes across the northwest, it is our classic wind environment. It does not get better in terms of a storm that can create a wind event for us. What we do know, though, is that it moves out rapidly. Tomorrow, we stay a little cooler thanks to that cold front. Mid-80s once again, 91 on Wednesday, and then we're back near 100 degrees to close out the work week. So yes, this is a critical fire danger day, but it is likely the first of many we are going to see in the weeks and months to come.